things, rally. And those are 30-40% moves. And so you never know when you're going to get that, how long this is going to go for. But ultimately, these are big, bad downtrends. What you're about to see is a video snippet from inside the boiler room. Every single morning before the open of the US stock markets, I analyze dozens of stocks and then decide on the trades that we're going to look at for that day with dozens of traders. We all get together, execute trades, chat some, and make some money together on a Zoom conference call. Go to thepatterntrader.com/club to find out more. So there are certain parts of the market where people are hiding out in. Like McDonald's, companies that have intrinsic value, cash flow, earnings. So McDonald's is trading at all-time highs when, Snowflake is, getting pounded. So it's a tale of two markets. Companies with no earnings or very high multiples of projected earnings are getting smashed. So this is something that I expect to probably keep making new lows. This is Snowflake. It's in a profound downtrend. It looks like we put on a multiple kind of, here's a double top, and then you kind of have this, multiple head and shoulders type things. And I suspect that, we're going to start drifting lower again to, in Snowflake. So just we're in this long channel, and who knows? These things are so arbitrary at some point. Okay, so how do we get through all of this stuff? Is it violent? Is it quick, sudden? It's just, there's a lot of, crap in here now. So yeah, this could be a bull trap here. Now you got this. And so, what does this look like in here? Does it look something like that? So it gets a little bit difficult. I always like to get, nice runs to set up for a good route, something where you kind of build some space away from the previous, leg up. So now, you've got this leg up and, I don't know, do we go straight down against this? So I'm hoping that, we get some kind of sell-off and then maybe some kind of rally back here. And then, something like that. So it's just very difficult in here. I've been taking a poke. So this was a key resistance level. So I did buy some puts. And my mindset is very short term. I'm just going to take, this move, get out, and then, kind of see what happens. But you can see this was a very, and I think I pointed this out on Monday that, on this way, on this thing, on the way up, this was the area I was looking for. So, this is how I kind of try and play these games. I try and find the pattern or the area that you can kind of take a position. And again, my thing is not to be in it more than a day or two. Sometimes if you, on a nice run, you can get a little bit more. But I'm always just looking for things where you kind of build some support, where you build some resistance. And I'm playing this, game of slalom. Ultimately, I'd like to put on a nice position and just, buy a ticket for the ride. So this is another one that just, sometimes you get these little things that come out of nowhere. You used to have an upstart, went from 90 to 160 at one point. And, these things, rally. And those are 30-40% moves. And so you never know when you're going to get that, how long this is going to go for. But ultimately, these are big, bad downtrends. And so, that's why I'm just so distrustful. I get it. On Friday, I started unloading my position, into these new highs. I got out of 30%, and then I got out of, some more, and then I got out the rest the other day. So I just don't trust anything. So even if I see it, if I get a good profit, I just thank you very much. And, especially on the upside. Because I'm always looking for the market to go back into the macro trend, the secular trend. So now we're, really at the high end of this symmetrical triangle, and, it could be over here. I mean, you're stalling, right? So you made a new high, and you just can't, the last 3 days, you just haven't been able to get through that high right at the apex of this triangle. Now you got these three little inside bars here the last 3 days. And so, I don't know, get short here and put your stop at the high, and that's your risk. And this thing could probably go make a new low. This all started with a pattern. And, usually you have to have another pattern to start, it going in the other direction. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're kind of sitting on this kind of long-term. Look at that. I mean, we should start, knowing pretty soon. Sometimes I just like to sit back and let the market be the referee, how this thing's going to play out. This thing is still kind of got to get through a lot of hurdles and answer a lot of questions, to see if this thing is going to come out of here. So, all we can see now, and we're pretty close to kind of judgment day on how this is going to play. So I suspect, we might just, be in a protracted trading range at best. But, I'm extremely bearish on this market. I do think we've got another reset coming. And, so it's just hard for me to kind of get excited about some of this stuff. Hey, if you would like to trade alongside me every day and join our most prestigious program, then head over to thepatterntrader.com/club for more information.